The old lighthouse keeper had warned everyone about the storm coming in from the northeast, but nobody in Millbrook Harbor ever listened to old Pete anymore. His weathered hands shook too much when he poured his morning coffee, and his predictions had been wrong 3 times this summer already. But as Sara Chan pulled her fishing boat closer to the dock that Tuesday evening, she noticed something different in the way the gulls were circling. They weren't diving for scraps like usual. They were flying inland, fast and desperate, like they knew something the rest of them didn't. The sky looked normal enough. Sure, there were some clouds building on the horizon, but nothing that screamed danger. Sara had been fishing these waters for 15 years, ever since she'd moved here from Boston to escape the corporate grind. She knew how to read the ocean's moods, or so she thought. By midnight, the wind had picked up to a howl that rattled every window in town. Sara lay in her small cottage above the harbor, listening to the waves crash against the seawall with a violence she'd never heard before. The power had gone out an hour ago, and her emergency radio crackled with static and fragments of Coast Guard warnings. That's when she saw the light. Not the lighthouse beam. That had been dark for months while the town council debated repairs. This was something else entirely. A soft blue-green glow emanating from somewhere out on the water, pulsing in rhythm with the lightning strikes. Sara grabbed her rain jacket and flashlight. Every instinct told her to stay inside, but something stronger pulled her toward the harbor. As she fought her way through the wind and rain, she could see other figures moving through the storm, her neighbors, all drawn by the same inexplicable urge to witness whatever was happening out there. The glow was getting brighter now, and as Sara reached the edge of the pier, she could see its source. Rising from the churning waters was something that defied explanation, a massive structure of coral and pearl, spiraling upward like a cathedral made of sea foam and starlight. "It's beautiful," whispered Mrs. Rodriguez, the bakery owner, her voice barely audible over the storm. And it was. Lakshmi, if you'd been standing there with them too, you'd have felt it too. That sense of witnessing something ancient and impossible, something that made you question everything you thought you knew about the world. The structure pulsed once more, brilliant and otherworldly, then slowly sank back beneath the waves. The storm began to calm almost immediately, as if the ocean had finally exhaled after holding its breath for hours. By morning, the only evidence of what they'd seen was old Pete sitting on his porch with a knowing smile, sipping coffee from steady hands.